Hey everybody, welcome to Nat Spark for this Labor Day game between the Mets and the Nationals. Mets managed by Mickey Callaway and the Nationals managed by Dave Martinez, or mismanaged, however you want to look at it. Unfortunately, the game is already underway in real life, and after 4 innings, the Mets are crushing the Nationals 7-0 as Joe Ross took an early exit. He's going to see if he can't change history in this history maker game. Did the pregame checks. The Mets turned out semi-harmonious, but on the pitching coach, it was non-issue. For the Nationals, they are fully harmonious. Joe Ross has actually got a minor perk of being hot the entire game. What that means is even if the result of the previous at-bat says he would be cold or whatever, or neutral, he will, by default, be a hot batter. And I forgot to put my little microphone in, so let me do that really quickly before we get going. Starting pitchers again are Joe Ross and Noah Syndergaard. And we'll go through the starting lineups very quickly. Jeff McNeil is at third for the Mets. He will lead off and play third base. Pete Alonso is at first base. He is batting second. Conforto's in right. He'll bat third. J.D. Davis is in left field, batting cleanup. Batting fifth and center fielder is Nimmo. Batting sixth at short is Rosario. Batting seventh is Joe Panik at second. Rene Rivera catches. Noah Syndergaard batting ninth. McNeil the cold batter. Alonso the hot batter from last night's game in Philadelphia, which the Mets lost to the Phillies. For the Nationals, Turner leads off at short, Eaton in right. He's the hero from the previous game as he hit a walk-off single to win it against the Marlins and complete their sweep. Rendon at third base will bat third. Soto's in left. He will hit cleanup. Cabrera's at second. He will bat fifth. Matt Adams is at first. He will hit sixth. Victor Robles is the seventh batter, playing center. And Yan Gomes batting eighth, catching Joe Ross. Gomes is the hot batter. Robles is the cold batter based on yesterday's action in my replay world of History Maker Baseball. All right, umpires for today's game. And these are the same umpires that have followed us from Yankee Stadium down to here because they were the umpires in the Yankees-A's game. And that's Porter at home, Reynolds at first, Barber at second, and Sherwater is at third. Okay, so we're ready to go. McNeil facing Ross. Remember, after 4 innings in the real game today, Nats are losing 7-0 against Syndergaard, so most likely a loss for them, but in our History Maker world, you never know what can happen. So McNeil's going to lead it off, facing Joe Ross. 5.66. Is he wild? Ross is not wild. Does he have a good eye? No, he doesn't. It's a strikeout for Joe Ross. So McNeil gets the K, and immediately we go to the right now chart. And normally, with the first batter, you would need the decider die to be hot, but Joe Ross has that perk of being hot the entire game. So Alonso is neutral, and Joe Ross is hot. 1-5. Cold batter. No, he's not a cold batter, so he's going to pounce on a pitch and single it past Trey Turner for a base hit. So Alonso, actually, he was the hot batter. I take it back. I should have called him hot instead of neutral. But the 1-5 was asking about a cold batter, so it still worked out. Didn't mess it up. But it is a base hit for Alonso. And now it brings up Michael Conforto. 3-5-6. That's the left-right split. Conforto's a lefty. Ross is a righty, so that's a base hit. And that puts runners at the corners with only 1 out. So maybe this fiction is getting to be the same as reality. Here's J.D. Davis. 1-3-4. Gold catcher. Gomes is semi-gold, but decider die says no. Is he a champion? J.D. Davis is a semi-champion. We have to roll to see if he is going to be a champion. And he's not. So he won't be a champion. Instead, we have outfield drama. So outfield drama. 5-6 on the outfield drama. Left fielder iron. Nope, Soto is not iron, so he will make the catch on that fly ball. So 2 down. And that takes us over to Brandon Nimmo. Just back after a long injury hiatus. Brandon Nimmo with the September call-ups is now with the Mets again. 1-1-6, is he fresh? Yes, Joe Ross will get the strikeout. and that's going to end the inning. So Ross escapes potential trouble. Go to the bottom of the first. It's the Mets nothing and the Nats coming to bat against Noah Syndergaard. Syndergaard has flashed with control. Here's Turner to lead it off. 1-4-5. Struggler notes, ground ball to third. So Turner is gone. One away for Adam Eaton. 5-6-6. He's not wild. Does Eaton have a good eye? No, it's a strikeout. That's 2 down, and we're going to the right now chart because that was in blue. And it's going to be Rendon, who's neutral, against Syndergaard, who is semi-hot. And he is hot. 2-4. Hot batter? No, he's not a hot batter. It's a hot pitcher. So it's a fly to left by Rendon, and Syndergaard, 1-2-3 inning, takes care of the Nats. So we go to second inning, no score. And it'll be Ahmed Rosario, the shortstop, to lead things off against Joe Ross. I think I might just roll in here to give me more room. I think you can see it better that way as well. 3-6-6, he's not a pinch hitter, so he will fly to center. So Rosario is gone. Brings up Joe Panik. 2-4-6, control pitcher. Ross does not have the control quality. Is batter eager or a sad sack? He's neither. So he's going to walk. So a 1-out walk to Joe Panik. And that will send up Rene Rivera. I had to create him because he had so few at-bats. 1-3-5, that's a black one. Means we're going to the stadium chart. And Nationals Park plays normal to both lefties and righties. So normal park result. 5-6, big ballpark. Outfielder makes grab along fence for a flyout. Otherwise, slugger or home run king wallops a home run. Others fly out. Well, he's not a slugger or a home run king, so he will simply just fly out. A deep fly out for Rivera for out number 2, and that's going to bring up Syndergaard. So we'll bring Syndergaard into bat. 2 outs and Panik at first. 1-3-4. Gold catcher. No. Gomes is semi-gold, but decider again says no. Champion. No, he's not a champion. We got outfield drama for the Syndergaard at bat. Outfield drama. 3-3. Left fielder gold. No, he's not gold. So it's a single, and it's going to be fumbled by Soto for an error to allow the runner to get to second. So on a lead die of 3, runners advance 2 bases on any hit. So what happens is Syndergaard singles, and that moves Panik to third on the single, but then the E7 will allow Panik to score. So Soto's boot makes that an unearned run. Well, at least unless the next batter gets a hit. But it's an error on Soto, and it will put Syndergaard at second. So 1 is in, 2 are out, and the runner Syndergaard is now at second base, thanks to the error by Soto. And here's McNeil. 1-5-6, is he a whiffer? No, he's not. We got outfield drama again. Right back to where we started from, as a song once sang. 2-2. Center fielder gold. Robles is not gold. So it's going to be a single with a wild throw. The batter gets a second on the error. So back to back. Well, now that run will be earned. The one with Panik scores because of the base hit by McNeil. McNeil's base hit is going to score. Well, actually, it's going to send Syndergaard to third, but then the error is going to allow him to score. So that's an E8. So we got an E7 and an E8 on back-to-back plays in the outfield for the Nationals. Maybe they're seeing what was happening on TV and imitating life. Here's Alonso. 1-3-5. That's balks and bogeys. A red 1 and a black 5. So we go to balks and bogeys. Red 1, black 5. 4-5. 4-5. Prospect. Catcher makes poor pitch call, ripped into center for a single. Ross is not a prospect. Icon, catcher, batter strikes out. Other at bat continues. So he's not an icon. He's neutral, so the bat's just going to continue. So Alonso steps back in there. 2-0 Mets here in the top of the second. 5-5-6. He's not an ace. Is he a sad sack? No. That's a double to right field for Alonso, and that will bring home another run. And now all the runs are actually going to be earned because that double would have scored everybody anyway. So all 3 runs of this inning are actually going to end up being earned. It's 3-0 Mets. And they are getting to Joe Ross. Here's Conforto. Well, that's the reason why Joe Ross is considered a struggler. 1-4-5. 1-4-5. Is he a struggler? Yes, it's a wild pitch. I just talked about him being a struggler. That is a wild pitch. So that's going to move the runner to third with 2 outs. That elusive third out. 1-5-3. A blue 1 means we're going to the umpire chart with a runner at third. So umpire, runner at third. Right here, runner at third. 5-6. Strict umpire at home. No, Porter is questionable and semi-lenient, so he's not strict. If he was strict, fielder's choice, runner out at home on close play. Otherwise, runner scores on failed fielder's choice. So for some strange reason, even though there were 2 outs, they tried to get the run at the plate. It didn't work. So Conforto will reach on the fielder's choice, and Alonso slides in under the tag. It is now 4-0 Mets. And it could be a long day for the Nats and their bullpen. Let's see here. J.D. Davis. 1-1-6. Is he fresh? Yes, we're still in the 2nd inning, so he does get the strikeout. But it's a 4 spot for the Mets in the top of the 2nd. They now lead at 4-0 and turn that lead over to Noah Syndergaard for safekeeping. And Juan Soto will step to the plate. 1-1-2, Flash, yes, struck him out. Soto out on strikes. Here's Cabrera. 1-2-3, Flash and fresh, yes he is. It's another strikeout for Syndergaard, and Thor now has 3 strikeouts in 1 2/3 innings. Here's Matt Adams. 1-4-6, Flash, yes, struck out the side. So Syndergaard, with that 4-run support, really came out with confidence and struck out the side. Dave Martinez shaking his head, doesn't know what to do. He just came off an 11-inning game against the Marlins, so didn't really want to go to the bullpen too early, but he might have to. Good thing they got September call-ups to add to their bullpen. Here's Nimmo. 5-6-6. He's not wild. Does Nimmo have a good eye? No, he just does not. It's a strikeout. And we go to the right now chart. That was in blue. So, believe it or not, a semi-hot Joe Ross will be taking on a neutral Rosario. 5-6, they're both neutral. Hot pitcher? No. Infield drama. So, infield drama we go. 1-1. Pitcher iron. No, he's not iron. So, make stab at the mound. Easy ground out. An easy ground out there for 2 up, 2 down. Brings up Joe Panic. Joe Panic. 2-6-6. He's not. There's no run on first. He's not the leadoff batter, so he will fly to right. And Joe Ross gets through the 3rd without any issues. But Nats still have their issues because they're down 4-0. And that's going to bring up Victor Robles. It'll be Robles, Gomes, and then Ross. 4-6-6. Does he have control? Yes, he does. That means it's a base hit for Robles. Robles with the base hit. Brings up Yan Gomes. 3-5-6. That's the left-right split. They're both right-handed. That's a Circle K strikeout. 1 away for Ross. And you know what? They may just go ahead and pinch hit for Ross and get him out of there and take the misery out of the play. 3 innings pitched for Ross. Gives up 4 runs, all earned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Struck out 4 and walked 1. All right, so that's going to do it for Ross. He is gone. So he will depart. And the pinch hitter for the Nationals will be a player I had to create, Andrew Stevenson, because he had such few at-bats. But Andrew Stevenson will pinch hit for the Nationals. So Andrew Stevenson will pinch hit against Syndergaard, runner at first and 1 out. 1-3-5, we're going to Nats Park again because of the black 1. Neutral against our neutral field for Nats Park. So we don't need the decider. 2-6. Big ballpark. Long fly ball caught by outfielder. Otherwise, deep drive clears left field fence. Home run. And he's not a scrapper, so scrapper would have been a fly out, but instead it's a pinch hit home run for Andrew Stevenson. Andrew Stevenson, a pinch hit home run. 2-run shot. Trying to put some life back into the Nats. It's 4-2 all of a sudden. And as bad as the Nats have been playing, they're right back in the ball game. 4-2 and 1 out. The top of the order, and Trey Turner. 2-5-6. He's not a struggler. Champion or patient, neither one. Infield drama for the Mets. So they have to deal with infield drama. 2-6. Second baseman Gold. Nope, Panic's not Gold. So he will not rob the line drive. It'll be a single. So it's a base hit for Trey Turner. Keeps things going for the Nats with only 1 out. And Adam Eaton, the batter. 3-4-6. Is he eager? No, he's not. He's going to walk. So that puts 2 on with only 1 out. And we're going to the chemistry chart because that was in purple. So chemistry we go. Fully harmonious for the Nats, semi-harmonious for the Mets. 2-6. Batting team harmony. Yes, they are. Fired up batter chops a single. Now the batter is Rendon. And after this thing about fired up batter chopping a single, there is a delta symbol here. So we go up to Rendon, and he's got a delta rating for a double. So it's not going to be a single. It's going to be a double for Rendon because he's got that delta rating. And on a lead die of 2, let's see. Runner advances 2 bases on a double. Active runner scores from first on any double. Eaton is not active. He's neutral, so he will not score. He will stay at second, but Turner scores from from second very easily. Cuts the lead to 4-3. So all of a sudden the Nats have almost tied the score. It's 4-3 on that double by Rendon. They got runners at second and third, with still only 1 out for Juan Soto. And Callaway's going to take a gamble. They're going to walk Soto intentionally and bring in Cabrera. Now what this does, unfortunately for Syndergaard, he's a struggler. He's given up 4 consecutive hits, a home run, single, walk, and a double. So he is a struggler fully. So got to keep an eye on that. Here is Cabrera. 2-4-6. He does have the control quality, though. It's a ground out to the pitcher. And let's check advancement here. I believe that's a fielder's choice. Infield is back. Let's check my little chart here. 2-4-6. Bases loaded, lead die of 2. Fielder's choice, run on third scores. It's exactly what it is. They tried to turn 2, but Cabrera beat the relay. So it's a 1-6 put out for the force. Rendon does go to third, and scoring on the play to tie the score is Adam Eaton. So the score is tied at 4. So the Nats answer the Mets 4 with 4 of their own. They're still going. Runner at first and 2 outs for Matt Adams. 1-3-6. He's not an ace. Is he whiffer or cold? He is a whiffer, so he will strike out to end the inning. But 4 spot here in the third by the Nats answers the 4 spot in the second by the Mets. After 3 complete, we are tied at 4 here at Nats Park. And we'll get a new pitcher for the Nationals because, again, Stevenson pinch hit. And you wonder, let's see, well, they're going to have a 1-inning pitcher most likely because the pitcher spot is scheduled to hit third next inning. So They'll go with a 1-inning guy, and it'll be Wander Suero. So Wander Suero comes in to pitch the 4th inning. Very early for him. He'll be facing Rivera. Start things off. Then Syndergaard, 4-5-6. Is he patient? Yes, he is. He'll walk. So that will allow Syndergaard to bunt. As he walks, Rivera walks, Syndergaard will now bunt. Anything other than a 6, he'll be fine. It's a 4, that's a good bunt. Sacrifice. So now we go to the top of the order for McNeil. 2-3-5. Is he wild? No, he's got control, semi-control. Is he eager? He is semi-eager. Decider says he's eager. He's going to single. So that's a single for McNeil. And with a lead die of 2. Check runner advancement. Lead die of 2. Runners advance 1 base on single. Active runner scores from second. The runner on second base was Rivera. He's stoic, so he's going to have to hold. Runners are at the corners now with only 1 out. And Pete Alonso, the batter, so Suero going to have to bear down here. Infield's a double play depth. 3-4-6. Is he eager? He is not eager, so he will walk. Alonso walks. And that loads the bases. That's also in purple, so we're going to the chemistry chart. For the at-bat of Conforto. Suero to Conforto. 1-3. Their Nats are still harmonious. Mets are neutral. 1-3. Pitching team harmony. Yes. Ian Fielder makes diving stab of a hot liner. So we'll say he lines it to first. And since the decider is a blank, it won't be a double play because all the bases were juiced. But now it's 2 outs. Bases still loaded. Score still tied at 4, but Nats in peril. J.D. Davis. 2-3-6 is double control. He's going to walk in a run. So Suero walks, and that will force in Rivera. Puts the Mets up 5-4 for Brandon Nimmo. 1-4-4. Flash. Yes, he's got flash, but we do have goggles. And the goggles mean questionable umpire Alan Porter. And if you're questionable or lenient, you call ball 4. It's another walk. And Martinez and Suero are chirping at Alan Porter right now. Porter's having none of it. Run scores. Bases are still loaded with 2 outs. And that brings up Rosario. Mets looking to blow this thing open. 1-3-3. Is he a slugger? Rosario is a semi-slugger. Decider says he's a slugger. That is a grand slam home run for Rosario. And now that's it for Suero. He is gone as Rosario clears the bases with a grand salami here in the 6th. So Suero is going to make it 2/3 of an inning, and he's going to give up 6 runs. All earned. Well, that won't help your ERA. He walked 4, so definitely control problems, and gave up 2 hits. So with 2 outs and the base is empty now, and Joe Panik comes to the plate. They were trying to get Suero through the inning because he's going to be scheduled to bat 3rd next inning, but they may have to go a different route. Let's see how they want to play this. I believe they're going to make a double switch. So that's what's going to happen. We're going to have a double switch. And they may put somebody in they're going to put Austin Voth in there because they need somebody to give them innings. And Austin Voth did pitch in relief in this game in real life. So what's going to happen is Parra is going to come in and bat in the 9th position and play first base. And Matt Adams made the last out in the previous inning. He will come out of the game. So let's put the pitcher spot here. Voth And down here at first base, Parra. And Parra is listed as semi-gold and an icon. Although all that may not matter at this point. Panic. Ninth batter to hit in the inning. 1-2-5. Is he a struggler? No, it would have been a fence check had Suero still been in there, but he's not a struggler. He's a semi-workman, but not a struggler. Is he patient? No, it's a ground out to third. He's not a whiffer, so the inning is mercifully over. But it is now 10-4 Mets over the Nationals here in the bottom of the fourth. So Syndergaard definitely wants to get the 5 innings to get his win. Here's Robles. 1-3-6. Is he an ace? No. Is he whiffer or cold? He is a semi-whiffer. Decided I says he is. So he's out of there. One away for Yan Gomes. And then Parra on the double switch. 1-2-3, flash and fresh. Yes. Struck him out. Decided I gave him the freshness. So now they bring up the baby shark, Gerardo Parra. 3-4-5. Iron catcher. Rivera's not iron. Does he have a good eye? No, he doesn't. He will strike out, and that's going to end the inning. Syndergaard strikes out the side. 4 strikeouts in a row going back to the previous inning. So Syndergaard is on a roll. And now, I forgot to write Voth in there from the previous inning. Voth is now semi-fresh, and he's facing Rivera. 2-3-5. Wild. No, he's not wild. Is he eager? No, he's patient. So he will ground to second, but he won't ground to second since he's patient. He's going to walk. So Rivera with a walk, and now Syndergaard can bunt again, which he will certainly attempt, and it's a good one. As long as you avoid that 6, that's all you're really worried about. So he bunts, and that puts the runner at second, 1 out for McNeil. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? McNeil is a semi-hero, but Decided says no. Pop to second. 2 down, and we're going to the experience chart. Voth is a semi-prospect, and Alonso is a full prospect. 2-4. 2-4. Icon batter. No, he's not. It's a ground to short, and that's going to end the inning. So Voth at least got him through that inning. Keeps the score still a very healthy 10-4. And Syndergaard needs to get through this inning to qualify for the win. Then they can take him out. 1-5-6 Turner. Is he a whiffer? Yes, he is. Struck him out. That is 5 strikeouts in a row for Syndergaard. 5 strikeouts in a row. Here's Eaton. 5-6-6. Wild, no. Good eye, no. It's another strikeout. So 6 strikeouts in a row by Syndergaard. And miraculously, he's only semi-hot because we're in the 5th inning. So he's semi-hot against neutral. Against the semi-hot Rendon, because Rendon doubled last time. 1-4. Cold batter. No, he's not. So we have outfield drama. So it won't be a strikeout this time. The strikeout streak ends at 6. 5-6 on the outfield drama. Left fielder iron. Davis is iron, so it will get in there for a base hit. It's a single. Single by Rendon, and it's in purple. So we're going to the chemistry chart for the at-bat of Soto. 3-5. 3-5. Pitching team dissonance. No, they're not dissonant. It's ground ball to short, and that's going to end the inning. So they get a base hit, break up the strikeout string, but that's it. And now Syndergaard does qualify for that win. But they may even let him go 6. It depends how they want to do it. Here's Voth. He's definitely lost all freshness now. Conforto. 1-2-4. Does he have control? Yes, he does. It's a ground ball to short. 1 away. And that brings up J.D. Davis. 2-3-4. Nobody's on base, so there's no plate drama. Is he a hot batter? He walks, so he's a neutral batter. He's going to pop to third. 2 down. So Voth giving a little bit of stability to the Nats bullpen. Here's Nimmo. 1-3-6, he's not an ace. Is Nimmo a whiffer or cold? He is a whiffer. He struck him out. Going to end the inning. So Voth actually ends up going 2 1/3 innings of solid relief. He's scheduled to pinch hit or be hit for second in the inning, so he's coming out after 2 1/3. But in his 2 1/3, he gave up a walk and got a strikeout and nothing else. Kept the score at 10-4. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. It'll be Cabrera and then a pinch hitter for Voth. And then Robles. Right now it's Cabrera. 2-2-6. He is hit by the pitch. The dot says he's hit by the pitch. So plunk. A plunk. And that will give Syndergaard a hit by pitch to his total. And now we need a pinch hitter for Voth. And it'll be Howie Kendrick. So Howie Kendrick will pinch hit for Voth, rather, not both. For Voth. Easy for me to say. It's 10-4. Usually not easy for anybody to say anything when it's 10-4. 3-4-4. He's not a prospect pitcher. Is he patient? No, he's not patient, so he's going to pop to second. 1 away, and now that brings us to Victor Robles. And he'll be followed by Gomes. 1-1-4. Is he fresh? Yes, the sire die says he's fresh. It's a ground out to short. Lead die 1. That's a double play. 6-4-3. And how about that? Syndergaard goes 6 solid. They'll cap him at that. No sense wearing him out when you're up 10-4. So 6 innings for Syndergaard. Plus he's scheduled to bat, I believe, 4th in the inning. So let's see, strikeouts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got him for 11 strikeouts unofficially. 11 strikeouts. Did go up the pinch homer to Stevenson. So he gave up 4 runs, all earned. Let's see, he walked 1 intentionally. So 1 was intentional. Hits, he gave up 1, 2, 3, 4. I got him for 5 hits. So Syndergaard will do very well for himself, qualify for that win. We get a new pitcher for the Nats. So Voth is out of there. And they will turn to, with Rosario, Panik, and Rivera, they will go to Javi Guerra. So Javi Guerra is in. He's a semi-struggler, but those are the kind of guys you pitch when you're down 10-4. You pitch those semi-strugglers. All right, so Guerra is in, and he's looking to eat some innings as well. Save that bullpen for the rest of the series. Here's Rosario. 1-6-6. Is he a workman? Guerra is not a workman. Is he a whiffer? Yes, he is. Struck him out. So Rosario out on strikes. Brings up Joe Panik. 1-2-5. Is he a struggler? No, he's a semi-struggler, but the sire dies. I just hit it. It was a blank. So he's not a struggler. Is he patient? Nope. Ground out to third. Panik is out of there. 2 down for the catcher Rivera. 1-1-2. Flash. Yes. No, I take it back. He's semi-flash. The sire die says no. Is he a sad sack? Yes, he is. He's going to pop to short. So that's going to end the inning. But we're going to have a double switch because they want to go ahead and take Syndergaard out. So the Mets are going to bring in Thomas Nido to catch and bat 9th. And coming in to pitch for the Mets in place of Syndergaard will be who do they want to go with? They are going to go to Seth Lugo. So Seth Lugo is going to bat in the number 8 spot, but formerly held by Rivera. And the catcher, Thomas Nido, not to be confused with Brandon Nimmo. Thomas Nido will catch and bat ninth. And he's stoic with the semi-prospect quality. All right, so Lugo is on. Lugo facing Gomes, Stevenson. I'm sorry, Gomes, Para, and Turner. 156. Is he a whiffer? Gomes is a semi-whiffer. Decider die says no. We have outfield drama. So outfield drama, it is. 4-5. Center fielder Gold. No, Nimmo is not Gold, so it's going to drop in for a base hit. And that takes us to the experience chart for the next at bat by Para. So Lugo is neutral, Para is an icon on the experience. 5-5. Full count. Batter steps out of box. Timeout. Play resumes. Roll to side of eye for base on balls or strikeouts. All right. If it's a dot, it's a walk. If it's a blank, it's a strikeout. It's a strikeout. So Para is out of there. One away. Back to the regular chart. And back to the top of the order for Trey Turner. 136. He's not an ace. Is he whiffer or cold? He is definitely a whiffer. Semi-whiffer. Decider die says he is, so he strikes out. 2 down for Adam Eaton. 4-5-6. Is he patient? No, he's going to fly to center, and that's going to end the inning. So Lugo, quality inning there. We go to the top of the 8th, and that result was in purple, so we're going to the chemistry chart for the at-bat for Thomas Nido, the new catcher. So it'll be Nido, and then the top of the order, McNeil and Alonso. 4-5. Batting team harmony. No, they are semi-harmonious. Oh, they are. I'm sorry. They are harmonious because the dot gave it to them. Batting team harmony. Focused batter waits on pitch and draws a walk. So Nido draws a leadoff walk. And that'll bring up McNeil. Whoa, 3-3-3. That's not good for the Nats. Is he utility or sad sack? Neither one. It's a triple in the gap. He's not a home run king, so it won't be a home run, but it will be a triple. And that will score Nido from first base. And the Mets now lead it 11-4 with a runner at third and nobody out. Here's Alonso. They're going to play the infield back. Might as well. Doesn't really matter at this point. 5-5-6. Is he an ace? No. Is he a sad sack? No. It's a double to right field. So Alonso says, I don't care where you play. He's going to nail a double. And that will make it 12-4. So a 12-4 game. And that brings up Conforto. 1-1-3. Ace or dynamic. He is semi-dynamic. Decider die gives it to him. So it's ground out to first. It's going to move the runner to third with only one out for J.D. Davis. Now they will play the infield in with the one out. 4-4-6. Is he a star? No. Sad sack, utility, or patient? None of that. So he will single. It doesn't matter how they play the infield. It's a single. It's now 13-4. Mets. It's in red, so we're going to the experience chart for Nimmo, who is neutral. Guerra's an icon. 3-4. Prospect batter. No. It's a nubber up the first base line. Runners advance. So it's a nubber to first for out number 2, but the runners do advance. The runner does advance to second. So now a runner at second with 2 outs for Rosario. Whoa, triple fours. It's getting worse. Is he a scrapper? No. That's a double. Double for Rosario. That will score another run. And that's 4 runs in now for the Mets. They now lead it 14-4. And Guerra just like the sacrificial lamb right now. Here is Panic. 3-3-4. He's not a 3-3-4 rather. Ace or star? No. Sad sack? No. It's another single. So Panic will knock in another run. And that's 5 runs this inning. 15-4. And now Lugo, the batter, the pitcher, so he'll go ahead and swing away. 2-2-3. It's not wild. Is he slugger or utility? He's a utility, so he's going to line to short, but he's also a whiffer, so he's going to strike out. So Lugo out on strikes, but it doesn't matter. 5 runs for the Mets. They now lead at 15-4. And definitely a laugher. That's going to be all for Guerra. So couldn't really get a whole lot out of him. So Guerra is going to end up going. Let's see, 6, 7. He went 2 innings. Did Guerra. Did well in the first inning, but then fell apart this inning. So 5 runs. And let's see, 2 strikeouts. 1 walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. So definitely an ugly outing here. 15-4, we go to the bottom of the 8th, and here is Rendon. Lugo semi-fresh. 1-2-5. Not a struggler. Is he patient? He is not patient. He will ground to third. 1 away for Rendon. Brings up. Should be Soto, not Cabrera. Got him backwards here. Soto, then Cabrera. Then the pitcher spot. 1-1-1 for Soto. Not an ace. Is he a scrapper? No, it's a home run for Juan Soto. So Juan Soto goes deep. Not much consolation there. It is 15-5. And here's Cabrera. 3-3-3. Utility, or he is utility, so he's going to foul to first. So it could have been a triple, but he's going to foul it to first since he's utility for 2 down. And now we need a pinch hitter for the pitcher. And the pinch hitter is going to be Brian Dozier. So Dozier is going to pinch hit in this spot. 1-3-4. Goal catcher, no. Champion, no. Outfield drama. 3-4. Left fielder, iron. Left fielder is Davis. He is iron. It's safe on an error, so that's an E7. E7. Error on Davis on the E7. And that's going to be in purple, so we're going to the chemistry chart. So Dozier reaches on the error. And now we've got Robles on the chemistry chart. 1-2, batting team distance. Nope, we got a fence check. And Robles is a slugger on the fence check. 6, that's gone. 2-run home run for Victor Robles. Both those runs unearned because of the error on the previous at bat. But 3 runs are in. And you got to wonder if Lugo can go anymore. He's pretty much close to being gassed. Was trying to get a cheap 3-inning save with that big score, but I don't think he's going to make it. Yan Gomes, 2-5-6. He's not a struggler because he hasn't given up, because he got that 1 out in between all those hits. So he's not a struggler. 2-5-6. Let me get back here. 2-5-6. Not a struggler. Is champion or patient for Gomes? No. Infield drama. So infield drama we go. 2-6. Second baseman goal. Panic is not goal, so it's going to be a base hit. So base hit. And that brings up Parra. Parra steps in. Bullpen going for the Mets. 3-5-6. Parra's a righty. Lugo's a righty. Parra's a lefty. That's a base hit. That's a left-right split single. Puts runners at the corners with 2 outs. And that brings up Trey Turner. So Trey Turner, the batter. Last batter for Lugo. I think he's done after this. 1-4-6. Flash. He's got double flash, so it's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out of the inning. So hat trick for Turner. He struck out 3 times. 3 runs for the Nats. Only 1 of them earned. So Lugo gives up 3. He goes 2 innings. Gives up 3 runs, 1 earned, 2 on home runs. And let's see here. 1 hit, 2, 3, 4 hits I've got him for. Strikeouts 1, 2, 3. No walks. So he will not be able to stand around and get the save. He's going to have to come out. And Nito, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, if it's Nito or Nito, I'm not 100% sure. Sounds better, it's more fun to say Nito, so that's what I'm going to go with. So Lugo was out of there, and we need a new pitcher for the Nats in this 15-7 ball game. And let's see, they're going to go to Elias, the lefty. So Elias is in, and then we'll get a new pitcher for the Mets as well. But Elias is in, he'll face Nito, start the 9th. 3-5-6 is a left-right split. They brought a lefty in to face the righty. However, Nito is utility, so that means he's going to ground to short, so he won't get that hit like he thought he might. So there's 1 away, and here's McNeil. 1-1-1, that's bad news. That's going to be a home run for Jeff McNeil. He goes deep, and he's a double away from the cycle. He's got single, a triple, and a home run. 2 singles, a triple, and a home run. So how about that? He's definitely going to be the hot player in tomorrow's game, for sure. Here's Pete Alonso. 2-6-6. Nobody's on base, not the leadoff batter's going to fly to right. 2 down, and that'll bring up Conforto. 1-4-5. It's not a struggler. So it's a ground out to first to end the inning. But a run is in. Makes it 16-7. Mets. Elias gave up the home run, the 1 hit, and that was it. No walks or strikeouts. So the Mets finish with 16 runs. And I've got them for 13 hits. 7 walks. Plus 2 Nationals errors. So that's kind of rough for the Nats. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. We need a new pitcher for the Mets. And they can pretty much bring in anybody they want. They're going to bring in the lefty, Luis Avilan. So Avilan, the lefty, is on. Try to close things out. Former Atlanta Brave. He'll be facing Eaton, Rendon, and Soto. 1-3-4, gold catcher no, champion no, outfield drama for the Mets. Oops, went too far with that one. Outfield drama for the Mets. 3-5. Left fielder gold, no, he's iron, so it's going to be a double. It's going to be a double for Eaton, and it's also off the chemistry chart. So we'll go to the chemistry chart for the next at bat of Rendon. 1-4. Batting team distance. Nope, it's a single. That'll put runners at first and third. So Avilan not any relief so far. He may have to come out eventually if he can't close this thing out. Here's Soto. They're playing back for the double play. 2-5-6 is not a struggler, champion, or patient. He's semi-patient. The sire die says he is, so it's a walk to load the bases. So Avilan promptly gives up a single, double, and a walk to load the bases. He is now a semi-struggler to go along with the semi-workman. And it's Drupal Cabrera, the batter. And pinch hitter on deck is Ryan Zimmerman. 1-1-3. Ace or dynamic. He is dynamic because of the dot. Gives him the dynamic quality. It's ground ball to first. It's a double play. 3-6-3. The run will score because they were playing back. But it's a 3-6-3 double play, so that kind of deflates any potential rally they might have thought they possibly had. Does score the run, make it 16-8, but now there are 2 away, and Ryan Zimmerman will pinch hit for the Nats. He will be in there to pinch hit. I believe I got these pitchers in the backwards positions, don't I? Yep. All right, so here's Avilan facing Zimmerman. 446. Is he a star? No. Is Zimmerman sad sack utility or patient? He is semi-utility. Decider says he's utility. So he will take a call at strike 3, and the game is mercifully over. 1 run in the bottom of the 9th for the Nats, but well short, 16-8. And for the Nats, they got 2 hits in the 9th and a run with a walk and a strikeout for Veland. Winner is Syndergaard. Loser was Joe Ross. 16-8. I don't know what the score. It was 7-0 when I started this game, but who knows what it is in real life now. I'm sure it's over by now by the time I finish recording this. Let me see if I can pull it up and check what the score is and see how close we came to the real game. Let's take a peek, shall we? 16 runs, 13 hits, 1 error for the Mets. For the Nationals, 8 runs on 11 hits and 2 errors. So big slugfest going on right there. I don't think I'm able to pull that up. No, I'm not. So anyway, let's go to the score. A very, very messy score sheet. 16-8 your final. 16-13-1 for the Mets. 8-11-2 for the Nats. Winning pitcher Noah Syndergaard. Loser is Joe Ross. Offensive player of the game Jeff McNeil by far. As McNeil, 2 singles, a triple, and a home run. 4 runs scored. So he definitely was the catalyst for the offense for the most part. For the Nats, they didn't have a whole lot going offensively. Rendon did get 3 hits. He was 3 for 5, but probably enough to earn him a hot batter in the next game. That's about it. So that's going to do it from here. The Mets win a laugher, 16-8 over the Nats. And I'm not sure what the next game is going to be on September the 3rd for my 30 and 30, but we'll figure it out. I'll look at the standings and see how we're looking. I also look at, not the real life standings, but I'm looking at my replay standings to see how all the games are going and how all the teams are doing. And we'll pick the game that looks like the best option. So that's going to do it from here. Hope everybody enjoyed that presentation of History Maker Baseball. New York Mets pound the Nationals 16-8. Until next time, play whatever game you choose to play, however you choose to play it, and I will see you all down the road.